take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like home. Yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you. All that I crave when you're away, nights asleep.
Okay, in my shortbread cookies. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Walking low because my kids are still sleeping. Something was compelling me to make this video. Simple, cute video, and I wrote everything down on my phone. So I wanted to talk about 3 things to keep in mind when starting therapy for the first time. And I am all about mental awareness, mental health, and I think it's very important that people realize how powerful the mind and the brain is, how powerful it is, where, you know, it literally controls your entire body, your system. And if your mind is off, or you feel lost or depressed or anything in that realm, life can be very difficult to go through. That's why I feel in my heart this is something that I really want people to be aware of. Not only because it's very important, but because I've been through a lot, and I feel like just sharing those experiences with you helps someone out there that is either feeling that way, you know, currently. 3 things to keep in mind when starting therapy for the first time. And these are just a couple of things that I came across online. So the first thing is, your therapist wants this treatment to work just as much as you want it to work. If you make that an important part of your process, your therapist is going to make it an important part of their process. They're going to be able to really hone in and dissect whatever it is that you're going through. And the more effort and work you put into it is going to show the therapist, like, wow, they're really serious. This is no joke for them. They're not doing this for whatever. They really want to improve their overall lifestyle. Like a teacher. You know, your teacher is only going to work with you if you put in the work. If you don't put in that effort, the teacher can only do but so much. I think that's very important to know when going into therapy for the first time, that your therapist wants it to work just as much as you do. Another thing to keep in mind is that your therapist is not here to judge you. So you have to be open and honest about everything, the good, the bad, the indifferent. You have to open up every part of you in order for the therapist and these sessions to work. We can't heal what we don't reveal. We can't get to the root of the issue if the issue was never presented. Your therapist is not a mind reader. You have to open up to your therapist. You have to be transparent. You have to be honest. If you can't be honest with your therapist, then you're not honest with yourself, and you're not going to take it seriously, and it's just going to be that whole, see, therapy didn't even work. I went to therapy and I spent all this money and it didn't even work. It didn't work because you didn't put the work in it. Goes back to the first one. Remember, your therapist wants it to work just as much as you do. But why are you going to withhold information that could be vital to your treatment? And the third thing is, don't be afraid if you don't connect with the first therapist you try. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you have a therapist for maybe 3 or 4 sessions and you're just like, this person is really just not getting me. It's not really understanding me, or you're just not connecting to them in that way. Just know that it's okay. It's okay that you're not. It's okay that you didn't connect to this person, and you try again. You don't have to be locked down, tied down. If that person is not right for you, move on. Just like a relationship, if that person is not right for you and they're not compatible to you and your needs, you move on. You let them go and you move on. You just know that that is okay. Some people get lucky on the first try. I know for me, my first therapist I went to, I was all about, finding a black therapist, and I found one, and she was good for that time. The more I evolved and grew into myself and started really getting to know me, I felt like she wasn't changing with me. I felt like I started hearing some of the same things over and over again, and it just wasn't making any sense. I scratched that. And then there were times where she would talk about herself. These were 45-minute sessions, but the first 30 minutes it would be about her and her family and what's going on with her, and and it's like, these sessions are for me, they're not for you. You know what, this is just not for me. I need to move on. I found my therapist now, who is female. I think she's absolutely amazing. Works with me, she works with my time. She doesn't rush through sessions. I know some people would tell me yeah, I just felt like it was being rushed because they were ready for the next client or whatever, but she doesn't make me feel rushed. She lets me know that I can call her anytime, text her at any time. If I feel a certain way, let her know. I don't have to wait for our sessions. And I like that. I like that flexibility. I like being in control of that and not feeling like I'm tied down to this one person. Remember, one wants treatment to work just as much as you do. That's number one. Number two, your therapist is not here to judge you. Come in as an open book. Be completely transparent. Be honest. Be brutal if you have to. Just know this. You can't heal what you won't reveal. Plain and simple. And number three, if you don't connect with your first therapist that you try, just know that it's okay. It's okay that you don't connect. If you didn't connect to them, try again until you find the one that matches you. I know you guys saw a quick tour of my bedroom. I changed things up. And I like it. I like the vibe. I like the feels. I'm also going to put a clip of what it looks like at night because it looks really pretty. I'll leave everything in the description box below of where you can find these items in my room. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and stay tuned for the next one.